how to print 3D printed snap fit connectors. You can see here that I've got a Batman head and then a chicken body, and I want to connect them together. If I was going to print it like this, I'd have a lot of color changes, probably unnecessary. So print this separately, the head separately to the body. But then the issue that I'll have is that I've got two separate parts. If I actually go and move the head, you can see that there's nothing there. I can place it in the wrong spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a connector. So I don't have to glue anything. I can just use the power of printing. So I'm in Onshape here, and you can see that I've created two kind of models here. One is like transparent. That's actually going to be used in the slicing software as a negative volume. That's the hole or the female connection. And then I've got the male connection, which is the blue part that I've designed that push into this hole. I'm basically going to click on these two here, export as an STL, and then take that into Bamboo Slicer. So I'm going to jump over here. I've added this connector in here, and you can see that if I move the Batman head, I've actually added the connector, the male and the female section, as a negative volume. And the way that you do that is you go to the part here, you right click, you go change type, and you can see here that bigger part, which is the hole, is actually a negative part. That's how I've added it in here. Then what you do is you copy that. You go to another bed, and then you're going to make two copies in here. 1, 2. And what we're going to do is the chicken body, we're going to leave the male connection present on that one. So I'm going to delete the Batman head, and then I'm going to zoom in here. And then on my object menu, I can delete that hole, that negative part. And you can see now I'm left with the male connector on that side. And then on the other piece, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to delete my chicken body, and then I'm going to delete the male connector that you can see in there. And now if I scroll under this Batman figurine, you can see that I've got the negative part in there. So I'm just going to lay that down flat. And now if I hit slice, you'll see that I've just got two separate parts that I'm printing, and I'm going to be able to snap them together. So easy, no glue, and they'll be perfectly aligned. If you know how to use parametric design, then this is a must-have.